I'm going to be going over a couple of different keyboard arrangements for Blackjack, which is Miracle 21. So with a miracle scale, it's got a small generator, and 6 of those add up to the perfect fifth. And what I've got here is just a linear arrangement, fairly, which has a lot of equivalent notes, and so it's really stretched out horizontally. Doesn't make good use of the keyboard, but yeah, this will just give you a good overview of how Miracle Temperament works. So there is the perfect fifth, which is the 6 steps up, and the major third is down there, which is 7 steps down, and then 2 steps down is the 7th harmonic. So this layout might be better for something like 72 EDO, where you really need all of those extra notes, but it's not very convenient for 21. So what I found is this really nice arrangement here, and this actually shows you a lot of information in a really nice format. So you can see these little striped bands here. These are actually obviously fourths and fifths. So any of the white notes, you can play together, and they sound good. Any of the notes are the same color, so that's one group of notes that are a fourth apart. And actually, the green and red are part of the same series, because these are half sharps and half flats, and so between F half sharp and B half flat, that's a perfect fourth. So besides that, I mean, you can just go by the colors, and this is a really nice arrangement in a couple of other ways too. Obviously, the octave is reachable, which is really nice, and look what happens with when you play something like that, or so you've got essentially an inverted major triad, and so if you want like the 7th also, and same thing for the inverted ones. So I really recommend this particular layout for Blackjack, and it probably will work for the 31 note version also. I haven't tried it with that, but something like this extended out should work for 31, and it probably won't work for 72, just because you don't have enough space for all 72 notes. But you could do 21, 31, 41. So I think this is a pretty good layout for Miracle Temperament, and so you can do some fairly nice arpeggios and figurations with your hand in one place. And so some of the like, for example, some of the notes are in places that you wouldn't expect, but that lets you kind of reach a fairly large interval. Notice also that those are octaves, so you can play octaves in the same hand, and then you would use your left hand for getting those extra to notes that I don't know, it would take some practice to figure out the best ways to arrange those. But so one thing that's a little bit different is that, you know, you might not use your left hand for the bass and the right hand for the melody. You might have to go back and forth with both hands, whichever ones are convenient. But I really like that arrangement for the major triad, and then the opposite for the minor. And you can actually, you know, you can use a single finger for two notes. So this is definitely the one I recommend over that one. This one is just a little bit hard to use, just because it's so spread out, and, you know, finding matching colors. I mean, it's fine when you go so far, and, you know, this is good for showing, you know, what the, and then you can tell when the fifths are going to start to go bad, because now look at this, these are different colors. So you know, it's good for some things, but I like this one a lot better.